Members of the South African Police Service say organised crime is no longer operating in the shadows. It has embedded itself in the system and, in some cases, within the very structures meant to dismantle it. Recent revelations before the Madanga Commission and Parliament's ad hoc committee probing interference in the criminal justice system has laid bare allegations of corruption, compromised officers, and a culture of silence.
In South Africa, we've seen an increase in our criminality level. It's a 0.25% higher, which means that we are currently ranked number 7 among 193 countries that were measured, which is high. But it's more significant when you look at Africa, and you have 54 countries, and South Africa is number 2 in terms of criminality levels. But it gets worse. We are number 1 of 13 countries in southern Africa, which means that South Africa is becoming the haven, if it's not already, for organised crime.
Yet, in the same breath, South Africa is also ranked among the stronger countries in resisting organised crime. Researchers say, while criminal networks are sophisticated, there are still institutional efforts pushing back. But at the centre of the erosion of integrity, experts argue, is something far more basic: material greed. Allegations before the Commission include luxury vehicles, expensive surgical procedures, designer goods and cash payments, benefits allegedly received by law enforcement officials.
When we are at the top, a corrupt person will not go to a junior ranking person who hasn't got influence on decision making. They will go to the top. And you know, when you are closer to retirement, I think for many people, they are afraid of what's lying ahead, and they are tempted into making friends with people that at the beginning, people won't think that they are corrupt. But the problem is, when you see what they are driving, when you see what they are doing, I think there's a bit of envy among public servants in terms of what their counterparts in private sector and tenderpreneurs are driving. But those are such small numbers. And if everybody wants to be in that top bracket, I see problems for government departments in general, because everybody wants to be in with their neighbours. You're known by your friends, and you want to keep up with the Joneses, and that's the downfall for many government officials.
And when the badge becomes a bargaining chip, the rule of law becomes negotiable.
We don't want the badge that we are wearing to be tainted, but what we are seeing in all these commissions and all these, even the Cabinet Commission, is dealing with these integrity issues. In that Cabinet Commission, also, the police or the law enforcers, they are involved on this one.
But this culture of greed is not confined to one department. It has seeped into several arms of government, and those who attempt to expose it often find themselves isolated, intimidated, or silenced. Civil society organizations say it is crucial that SAPS claws its way out of reputational ruin and restores public trust.
We need to ensure that the South African Police Service come out of this. We need to support those members that want to do their job properly, but we need to identify those that don't want to, and we need to address them as well.
President Cyril Ramaphosa also warned that organised crime poses a direct threat to democracy. He called for the vetting of law enforcement officials, including lifestyle audits, a sentiment echoed by the police oversight body.
We want to encourage management to really do that. But then also one needs to look at what does the law say around lifestyle audits. Can we do it on anyone at any point in time? SAPS is large. I'm not sure if the public know the size of SAPS. 185,000 members, employees within SAPS, 1,400 plus officers in SAPS. So it's one of the biggest employers within South Africa. Is this an excuse? No, not. Does it mean it will take time? Yes.
On the final day of the Imbizo, stakeholders probed failures in supply chain management, oversight gaps, and what some describe as a deeply entrenched culture of silence within SAPS. For Newzroom Afrika on Channel 405, I'm Veronica Makhoali in Pretoria.